Hello YouTube, this is Namar1079 coming at you with another World of Warship video, and today we'll be taking a look at, and I did finally buy it, the USS Baltimore, or for this version of Baltimore, Azure Lane Baltimore. And let's just take a quick look at her. If you don't know, Baltimore is a heavy cruiser. She is designed after the Wichita class of ships. Sadly, I couldn't find much about Baltimore herself in my history and on YouTube at the moment in time. But I did find one chapter of it, what she did in my actual book, my little Navy book. I looked in the index and saw she's only on like one page. Pretty much. She is a heavy cruiser, so she is armed with 8-inch guns instead of the light cruiser's 6-inch guns. As you can see, she's bristling with anti-aircraft guns, so not a good day if you're trying to come at her with any type of plane. Quite good. Sadly, I was misled. I will say this: if you're going to buy her, which she is like it even says in her description before you purchase her, it's like this is 80% off what you would do. It's $5,000 for the captain, $17,500 for the ship alone. So that's close to $70 right there. You're getting her for 14. It's basically they're giving her away. Okay, I leveled her up to level 14. These are my commanders I've given her. And all this other stuff. If you have set it a different way for Azure, for Baltimore here, let me know and stuff. I was thinking between this one and this one, but I wanted to give this one a try because why not? She is pretty much a sniping ship and a grouping ship, so that's good. And everything, she has a good amount of health. Which actually, before that, all this stuff I could give her, but don't know what I'm going to give her. Pretty much the only one I know is probably the radar. That's probably it. But all this other stuff I don't know off the top of my head yet. Good for that. Her stats originally were 42,200, and that was my commander gave her a lot more. Nothing, because it literally got her. You can see all the armor that she has. And right there. A little bit. And I don't know if, say that number, I know they made a lot of Clevelands, but I'm surprised if that's the actual number. They made a very little amount of Baltimore's, which is kind of surprising, which also then kind of makes sense why there's not much history for Baltimore herself, I guess you could say. But enough chatting, let's go and take her out for, again, say I, just to get a feel for her. And this now is my third Azure Lane ship. My first one was Azure Lane Aurora. And then the second one was Azure Lane New Jersey. And now this. Which I do have 5 crates for Azure Lane crates that I got for completing missions and all that, which I have not opened yet. So we'll see what I get out of them, and who knows if I get a captain for a ship that I own, or it's like it's global experience to get. Maybe then I'll get one of those. And I'll do a video on that one, on that ship. But for now, since I'm kind of doing these videos out of order, I will say this, but they will come out in order as I got them. I just wanted to play with this one, so at the time of this recording, I have not done the Tier 2 Russian ship yet that you get for free yet. I will do that one, and then Baltimore will come out, and I don't know how long until, say, I do the Transformer one. Would this guy get off me? Not bad for the cruiser, especially a heavy cruiser. Kinda do hope in standard I do go up against a aircraft carrier. I do want to see how good her anti-aircraft gun is. I do forget, even though she is an American ship, she speaks Japanese. Again, it's happened. Where I sink way too soon. I'm getting unlucky now. This happened in the Resistance, the Battlecruiser Resistance video. Usually AI is easy. Not this time. There's the Cleveland, there's the other mass-produced ship that I've gotten, which, who knows, I have the ability to purchase her with game credits, the Cleveland, so maybe, let me know. Would you like to hear me do a video of Cleveland? I think that ship has over 100 variants of her. That was, originally I think there was 5, and then they exploded to over 100. And there's the base health for Baltimore. And so pretty much you're all not bored out of your mind, and I can talk about my history, the history section of Baltimore. I will catch you all at the end of this game. When we're at the end screen and see what we did and everything. So, which it seems like it won't be that long of a cut, but I'll see you then. And we're back. For you guys, mere seconds. For me, about 4 to 5 minutes. It took forever. Literally. Overall, did good. Could I have done better? Yes. Did it get stupid by getting near that frickin' ship that had those low-running torpedoes that hurt a lot more? Yes. So I'm going to be trying to be a little bit more careful this time around. But pretty much time for the history. Well, at least once we get moving, I will tell the history. Okay, so that'll be better with my sonar and definitely now my radar. And actually can go against aircraft carriers, and since there's only one destroyer and a little bit more cruisers and battleships, I'm going to go armor piercing now. If I go to my wish, let's see. My AA guns can go up to 5 kilometers. What she said. Anywho, the history. Operation Hailstone Week from February 17th to the 18th, 1944. She is at Truk Atoll alongside a few, I guess, ships you may have heard of, like Iowa, New Jersey, North Carolina, Massachusetts, South Dakota, Alabama, Yorktown, Enterprise, Essex, and a bunch. She's along all these ships and everything. Versus a bunch of the Japanese there, which they lose a lot as well. Which actually, it actually has a loss. Japanese losses. Agami, which we have played a lot. It's basically what they can. It's basically in the Atlanta, an AA, a destroyer leader. Kato. If I said that right, I bet I didn't. Katori. Nake. Naka. I'm bad at pronouncing this stuff. Alongside losing 4 destroyers, 3 auxiliary cruisers, 3 submarine tenders / aircraft transports, 6 tankers, 17 transports, 20,000 tons, and 250 aircraft destroyed. All around what used to be their Pearl Harbor, where the great Yamato and Musashi were. I think at this time Musashi has already been sunk. And around the Philippines, I believe, if I'm remembering off the top of my head, Yamato is somewhere else at this time. She's probably at the Home Island. She's probably at like Tokyo Bay or something. But yeah, that's all I have on Baltimore's history, sadly. One good thing about these American ships, no torpedoes I have to worry about. That's a light cruiser. Hit her in a citadel. Alright, switching shell types. Jeez. Come on. Fire. Not good, but there's Kaga. So I'm gonna shoot at her. There. This ship I was trying to think of a couple of episodes ago, the other Pan-American ship, I just saw it and I lost it. My thoughts on Azure Lane Baltimore. She's a good ship. I do like, when it comes to cruisers, I do tend to like the heavy cruisers more than the light cruisers. Because you're not battleship, but they're still my heavy unit I like playing with when it comes time to. Basically, I think I said it a couple episodes back, I don't know which one, but for me, my top 3 to play is with battleships, aircraft carriers, and battle carriers, the new hybrids that are out, since they have both of them. Heavy cruisers would be number 4 for me. But if you like the Azure Lane ships, because I did look up a little bit, they do have some benefits, and plus the Azure Lane commanders, even if you don't get the ship, the Azure Lane commanders are worth it. It looks like, from what I've seen and heard. And almost any other like World of Warship player I see with a captain, it's usually they have an Azure Lane commander, and usually other inspirations are Azure Lane commanders. Like, I'm pretty sure most battleship people that make sniping battleships, like for Yamato, an example, I guess you could say. New Jersey, Azure Lane, New Jersey. Perfect. She can fire almost 20 kilometers out. You have that with New Jersey, and you hit them in their sweet spot, basically. It's overkill, I would think. And the only other commanders would probably be that were just as good as some of the other anime ones. But thus far, the bulk of commanders I have are, of course, the stock ones we get in the game, that for free. The Azure Lane commanders, since now I have 3 of them. And the Transformer commanders, and I think it's like one blue steel ship. I think I have like one for the, like I showed you, I think it was for the Relentless video. For range for them, I have Megatron. And I also have them for some of my German ships. But if you like the Azure Lane ships, and if you want one, Baltimore is not a bad first start. She right now, like they said, she's worth it to get. If you don't have Baltimore, or you don't play the American Heavy branch, this would be a good way to get into that. Thinking, oh, there's what the tier 7 is. I can't wait to see how the tier 8 is, or how the other ones fare. Or you're just a completionist and you like, oh darn, she was last on my list, or she was one of the ones on my list, but she's so darn expensive, and it's like, ooh, I'm, as my friends call me, wallet warrior. Do I want this? To pay $70 for all of it, or now I can do for less. But like I said, the one picture, misleading. I thought it was a fully upgraded commander. She is not. She is a rank 1. You have to level her up to that. So, bad on you, Wargaming. You did a misleading thing with that picture. And pretty much to stop all my rambling and his videos, well, for you guys, the unedited version's long enough, which you'll get, it will be edited. And now I'm just rambling, so I want to thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave your comments down below and tell me, what Azure Lane commander or ship do you have or want or like? I only have the 3: Aurora, New Jersey, Baltimore. I like the Iowa class battleships, so I'm kind of leaning more towards that. I have to play with Baltimore a little bit more, so we'll go from there. And the Aurora, well, I have now all 3 Auroras: regular, Black Friday, and Azure Lane. So technically, I have all 3 of her sister ships, I guess you could say. Like I said, I'm still rambling. So hope you have a great rest of your day, and I shall catch y'all in the next one. See ya.